At nearly 13,000 feet above sea level, a deadly battle erupts on the frozen cliffs. A snow leopard explodes forward like a bolt of lightning, slamming into a blue sheep with razor-sharp claws. The impact is so violent that both animals lose their footing and hurtle toward the edge of a deadly cliff. Now there's no stopping them. Ice, jagged rocks, and a terrifying drop below. Both animals tumble uncontrollably down the mountainside. Will either of them survive this nightmare? This snow leopard is called Weiguo, starving for days. He knows this hunt could mean the difference between life and death. His thick fur, covered in beautiful rosette patterns, blends perfectly into the snowy landscape, making him almost invisible to his prey. But his greatest weapon isn't his claws or his teeth, it's his incredibly long, thick tail. It gives him unmatched balance, allowing him to dominate cliffs where almost no other predator can survive. Suddenly, the scent of fresh meat fills the icy air. Weiguo discovers a carcass and moves in for what seems like an easy meal. But then, glowing eyes appear from the bushes. A pack of fierce Tibetan Mastiffs is already guarding the prize. Within seconds, the dogs surround him from every direction. Hunger urges him forward, but survival tells him otherwise. Outnumbered and alone, Weiguo realizes that even if he wins the fight, the injuries could cost him his life. A single meal isn't worth dying for. Reluctantly, he backs away, leaving the carcass behind. But with every passing moment, his hunger grows even more unbearable. Now his attention shifts to the mountain's living tank, the wild yak. Weighing well over 1,000 kilograms, armed with massive horns and extraordinary strength, it's one of the most dangerous animals in these frozen mountains. Weiguo melts into the snow. Every step is silent. Every movement is calculated. Out here, one tiny mistake could mean certain death. Then, he strikes. The yak herd erupts into chaos as Weiguo grabs hold of a young yak. But before he can finish the attack, a furious bull charges toward him with deadly horns. In an instant, the hunter becomes the hunted, forcing Weiguo to retreat. The snowfall grows heavier, and his strength continues to fade. Running out of options, he turns his attention back to his favorite prey, the blue sheep. Every sense is now locked in, searching for one final opportunity. Far across the cliffs, he spots a lone blue sheep feeding peacefully. Lowering his body, Weiguo glides across the snow like a ghost. Every step disappears into the frozen landscape. But blue sheep are masters of these mountains. At the slightest sign of danger, they spring into action and vanish across impossible cliffs. Once again, Weiguo is left empty-handed. Yet giving up has never been part of his nature. Then he notices another blue sheep separated from the herd. This time, he changes his strategy. Instead of chasing it, he circles ahead and cuts off its escape route. In a split second, Weiguo launches a devastating ambush, locking his powerful claws onto the sheep's back. The blue sheep fights desperately for its life. Suddenly, the loose rock beneath them gives way. Locked together, predator and prey plunge into the abyss. Weiguo scrambles down the cliff. At the bottom, the blue sheep lies motionless in the icy stream. After days of relentless hunger, the hunt is finally over. Gripping the sheep by the neck, Weiguo drags his hard-earned meal towards safety. Driven away by Tibetan Mastiffs, chased off by a massive yak, thrown down deadly cliffs, every challenge pushed Weiguo closer to the edge. But he refused to surrender.